Sup, gigglers?
Gary, fix the Wi-Fi.
Manifest that shit.
We can't be managed. I mean, the day just got away from me.
What's up, my cheese grater gigglers? It's beautiful in New York City.
It's so gorgeous. And when I got here, I was smacked right in the face with Chris's thighs because he was standing outside. He was wearing shorts. He had just come from the gym. Before I could even say anything, he said, "Don't say anything." I thought I had time to go home, and I didn't.
At least send us a warning text if you're going to show up with your thighs out.
I was like, I've never seen you not sitting at your desk.
I didn't know he had legs.
Yeah, I didn't know I could even walk.
Well, walking here, I stepped on a used condom. But that's just New York City. They tied it.
And that's nice.
And that's called...
That's chivalry. Yeah. It's so funny because I was getting out of my Uber and I saw this girl riding by on a city bike with a high ponytail, red hair like yours, shorts. And I was like, if Hannah fucking city biked here because it's the first nice day, I'll kick her in the throat.
First of all, I don't trust myself to city bike. I can't I can't drive a car. I wouldn't put other people in danger because I think it would be fun for me to city bike for 2 minutes. I'm not trying to take out a whole family because I want to breeze.
Have you ever city biked anywhere?
No.
Me neither.
I feel like New Yorkers are like, we're actually really scared of everything in New York. It's like the non-New Yorkers that are like, look at those bikes, let's ride them.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, absolutely not.
I feel like a lot of people do ride them too.
I know, does.
Really? Well, not anymore. And lesson learned. So you can never city bike.
Speaking of, he's like, oh my God, I got annoyed with him today because I was walking around my bed, as one does, and I...
On top of it?
Just around it.
Oh, okay.
I was just walking by it. Okay. You know how, like, every time you walk by your bed, you have to hit your knees so hard at the corner of your bed? I will hit corners. I don't know what's wrong with my limbs. And I hit, like, the bone in my knee so hard that I was, like...
Fell to the ground.
I fell to the ground. I was lying there, and he's like, babe, are you okay? I'm like, I'll be fine. And then it was lingering. Like, it was, like, sore.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
wow, my
knee fucking hurts. And then he was like, stop. And I was like, no, like, it hurts. And he was like, my fucking ACL has been ripped open. I don't feel bad for you at all. And I'm like, because both of his parents are dead also, so, like, I can't be upset over my grandpa. So it's like, what can I be upset about?
I
can't be upset about anything. And my knee is fucking hurting right now. And I have no sympathy.
Blue?
Yes.
It's probably sore.
It, like, broke skin. And he, like, has no sympathy for me because he tore his ACL. And I'm like, but everyone's fighting their own battles.
No, men, like, when they get sick, honestly, this past week, Craig was supposed to fly to California. And, like, 2 hours before he gets on his flight, he calls me and he's like, I have really bad news. And I'm like, meanwhile, I'm in New York doing my own thing, okay? He's like,
who is this?
Yeah. He goes, I don't think I can get on the plane to fly to California because, like, my nose is so stuffy. And I was like, what?
Breathe through your mouth.
And he was like, I'm nervous I'll get more sick. And I was just like, okay.
It wasn't like all the things you did the last week.
No, he had a sniffle. He, like, his allergies hit, like, it's just, they can't do anything. Also, I have a side bang happening.
What does this mean for society?
I don't know.
What is the cultural, like,
I don't know if
influence you're about to have, because I'm scared.
No, I'm scared.
With great power comes great responsibility.
And I was just like, what if I look like I'm going to... Actually, this is what I looked like in high school, I feel like.
I feel like we're all just becoming who we were in 2014.
And you know what I realized, too, is, like, I love watching on Netflix, like, stupid high school shows. Like, it gets me going.
Do you think it's because that's when you peaked?
Quite possibly. Like, it was my like, everyone must be like, oh, my God, high school was, like the worst. And, like, everyone was so mean. And I was like, wait, I literally loved every second of it. Like, I was captain of the cheerleading team, prom queen. My boyfriend was so hot in high school. Like, I loved every second of it.
Oh my God, it's so easy to hate you.
Even hearing myself, I'm like, shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch. You probably can't read, and that's true.
That's true.
And that's true. And you win some, you lose some.
You win some, you lose some. So I found this old photo from, like, a 7th grade prom where I look like
a bitch.
I was feeling myself because I had my Nana in my ear. Like, my Nana was...
She was running your career, you said.
She was my manager, my publicist, and she did my glam. Like, I remember her being like, sit down, like, you're going to look amazing. And I remember I was delusional from day one, but I remember thinking, like, when I walk into this dance, everyone's going to turn their head. Like I truly believe, like,
Yeah.
like, and you know, my nan was like, "You look gorgeous. You're gonna be a model. You look gorgeous."
No, middle school dances were a different.
I mean, we talk about middle school dances a little too much on Giggling Squad. We talk about grinding, but no, I would go, and then I was always like find that one friend that I'd be like, we should leave, right?
Well, think about it now. Like they're probably just all sitting there on their phones
Yeah.
because like we didn't have phones at middle school.
Or they're all
dances.
doing like, do they do TikTok dances at
dances?
like the hot girls just start doing it in
Like,
unison, and you're like, oh, I don't even know what the hot girls are doing. Like, what do I do?
Oh my God,
You're like
they're
in the
just-
back of the hot girls trying to follow what they were doing, like
No.
Grease, but like sluttier.
I just remember like wanting to wear like a skinny scarf around my neck and like slow dance.
I just remember wanting to grind the fuck out of someone
Speaking of grinding,
for like 3 seconds. Speaking of grinding,
Speaking of grinding on a man.
my jaw, I've been grinding every night, and my jaw is killing me.
Wait, really?
I'm a grinder.
Oh, I didn't know that about you.
You didn't know that?
But I've slept with you multiple times and I feel like I've never heard it.
I feel like I'm a subtle grinder.
Because I used to have a girlfriend in high school, and every time she would sleep over, I'd literally almost suffocate
Like
her
it was like a
because
saw.
I could hear it.
Yeah. So I think I'm like, it's an.
I didn't know what it was at first, and I like remember getting out of my bed and thinking there was an animal in my room, like in the corner, and I'm trying to find it, and then I realized
You're
it
like,
was
Jessica,
my friend.
Jessica.
I'm like, can you shut the fuck up?
People were saying that we should normalize more like adult sleepovers.
Yeah, we should.
And I agree with that to an extent. Like, especially when you don't want to go home. Like, it's totally normal just to fall asleep.
I don't want to sleep in the bed with someone, but like I would totally sleep. Well, let's rework that. I would let people sleep at my apartment. I don't want to go sleep at other
Yeah, because when you go to
people's.
someone else's.
Like we could never have one because we would both be like, okay, I'm going to my own bed.
even though we literally slept in the same bed for 3 summers.
Yeah.
And you're like, we could never. We could literally never.
Not if our own beds were there.
Not
Do
if
you know
we're
what
forced
I mean?
to contractually.
Yeah, not if it's an obligation. Not if you told me I had to do it. Okay, no, what I wanted to say was I kept seeing this thing on TikTok, and the question was, you're trapped in a forest. Do you want to be trapped with a man hunting you or a bear? And that really fucking threw me because every girl they asked, they were like, oh, I think the bear.
I saw it. They didn't say I think. Every girl just
was
went
like,
bear.
the bear. Yeah.
And it's funny because this is, again, my delusional side coming over. I think that I could befriend the bear.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like,
You'd be like, okay, let's.
come here.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you're
You'd be like,
freaking
I have
cute
a
bear.
cat.
I have a cat.
All cat people, I feel like, think like that.
Because
Like,
if I can make a cat like me, I'm like, I can make a bear like me.
remember when there was like that whole, what was that like whole thing? I think maybe we were in college or maybe like post-college where they killed that like, people like couldn't talk about it for years, where they killed that like gorilla.
Oh,
Do you remember that?
Coco?
Do you
Harambe.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
I feel like that would have been a situation where you'd be like, I feel like I could talk to the
I don't know if it's
gorilla.
because also we grew up like watching Tarzan. Like, I feel like if I grew up in the jungle,
Yeah.
I would be like boys with like people. Like, I mean, by people, I mean animals.
Wild thornberries did that to you.
You wild
Yeah.
No, because I just think I'm
Wait.
really empathic with animals. I just feel like animals understand me.
I feel like that'd be a really good Halloween costume for you. And
A
Des
thornberry?
is one of the thornberries.
I was recently thinking that I want to do a Halloween costume that's literally like just a UPS worker. Like, can we normalize that?
They already have that. Like sexy ones?
No.
Oh.
No, like an actual UPS worker. Because UPS workers scare me. They're my biggest fear.
Yeah, no, they have that. Like people go as
No, like when I see a bear, I'd be like, okay, first of all, it's adorable.
right.
Doesn't even know how freaking adorable his little. Have you seen bears' ears? They're fucking adorable.
Have you seen those ones
Winnie
like
the fucking Pooh.
red panda bears that are small but they want to be like show you that they're attacking, so they try and get bigger, but they just go like this, but they're like 2 feet and they're adorable.
No, see, like at least like the bears will be funny.
Right.
Why is the first thing you're alone in a forest? You'd be like, okay, well now I have to cut his dick off.
I just
with
feel
the
like
man.
I could outsmart. Well,
Who?
right, that's the thing. How crazy. No, I feel like I could outsmart the bear. If the guy is doing drugs or drinking, like then I can't
I just
get
feel
away.
like if the bear got hungry, I would give it my arm. I'd be like, you can eat my
Yeah.
arm. And like, we're going to figure this out together. Just like cuddle with me. Where the man, I'm like, don't fucking touch me.
No, yeah, that's
Speaking of something I saw on TikTok too, this is crazy about men. And like, I don't even want to say it out loud because it's so disturbing. This man goes on and he goes, I just want to let you guys know that people say that men are more logical than women, but they actually just lack empathy.
Interesting.
So it's like they're just literally not thinking about how other people are feeling as much as we are. So they're not logical. They're actually just psychopaths.
Okay. I wish you didn't say that last part. I really
Spit across the room.
I really wish you didn't say that last part because
Because you are like that.
I feel like
You're like,
I'm
well,
like that.
but I do think when you're really close to someone and you love them a lot, you will do some selfish things because you don't have to be fake with them. Like, you're just being...
I just feel as a woman, I'm not as emotional as some. I think there's like
Okay,
a spectrum
Grace,
of everything.
Can you cut to last episode when she was crying, going, I've been so emotional lately?
I was so emotional this weekend. Like, I was tearing up that people were being mean to JoJo Siwa. Do not bring up JoJo Siwa. You know, that makes me upset.
We like went strong with the JoJo Siwa takes.
No, here's the thing. Sometimes like I'll see like a clip of Giggly Squad and like I'll just gander in the comments or like something. And I'm like, wait, none of what we say is serious. I'm like, can you believe that they joked about that? Anywho, wait, this is actually really funny. I'm getting nervous that not that I feel like I'm like full Gen Z just because like I love TikTok, but I feel like I'm on TikTok as much as Gen Z because my attention span recently, like I'm like, okay, why are you talking so slow? To the point that when I'm on FaceTime, if you know how you can click the side and speed up TikToks? I was on FaceTime the other day and I went to click the side to like speed it up.
That's so funny.
And then I felt so bad.
You were like, yes,
I was like, okay, go talk faster.
So Lois will look at her phone and be FaceTiming someone, but not know, and try to swipe past it, like out of it.
Yeah,
like, okay, we're good. We're done. I get it. Get the point.
Enough. No, that's how I feel. But I feel like my attention span, like I can't, like it used to get me excited to be like, okay, I'm going to sit down on like a Saturday night. Like I didn't do anything last night. Like sit down and like watch a movie, but I can't.
I do think, and I know this is going to sound like aggressive, but when you do something physical, like go to yoga or like go for a walk, it's like you get out of your head and then time moves a little different. But when you're like constantly in your head, like you're like, but when you're walking, you get into kind of like a
I'm very
daze.
skittish.
Yeah, you're a literal
In
cat.
general.
You're a literal cat. Also, people are like, Hannah, stop interrupting Paige. I'm like, I know what she's gonna say. Like, I could finish the sentence for her.
Here's the thing.
We don't have time.
I don't want to finish my own
Someone
thought.
said you.
So
okay, I was
lazy.
gandering in a comment for like too long that you were speaking slowly and I was speaking too fast, and they were like, I just can't take.
No, that I've never wanted to speed up your FaceTime or one of your voice notes.
I'm here to get to the point.
Yeah, I like
have
the
shit to
rate
say.
at what you speak.
I love you.
Thank you.
Also, we are at a weird time though, because I've been going to college gigs and stuff and hanging out with the Gen Zs, my sisters, my brothers, and and we're at this first time in like the world that I'm consuming like the same content they're consuming.
Yeah.
Because think about like our parent. It's the first time like we're consuming all the same music. It's really crazy.
It's the first time our generations are this close.
Yeah, and that we're all tech savvy.
Yes.
And like we're gonna be the first tech savvy like grandparents.
Wait, that's so crazy to
And we
think.
might not know the newest technology, but like we're not gonna be like how our grandparents were.
Right.
Rest in peace, grandma.
Every episode.
But also talking about boys and girls, I went to
You know what's crazy is like you have one full set of grandparents, like a grandma and a grandpa that are married to each other.
And, like, love to
and
my
you're
lives.
32 years old. That's like very good.
You're acting like Des now.
I mean, I don't have
He's like,
any.
I don't feel fucking bad. Yeah, that's what when he doesn't have parents either. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not my problem. It's literally has nothing to do with me. And I'm trying to make this about me, but it doesn't have to do with me. You don't have any grandparents?
No, I have none.
So now I can't. Now I feel bad.
No, you can bring up your what
I just had
RIP,
like
grandpa.
And like my Nana and Papa are obviously like I'm really close to them.
Yeah.
Oh God, when they go,
No,
I'm.
we're actually gonna take a
We're gonna take a commercial break.
we won't I'm not recording Giggly Squad for 2 weeks when that happens. I'm like, and don't even Don't even ask us. We're not even going to send a newsletter. You'll know why. You'll know why.
Also, sign up for the newsletter because we do have an announcement we're making like very shortly. People are getting
The one that we Easter egged that everyone knows, that everyone's pumped for.
So I go to these college gigs and I do a Q&A. The questions from these kids are so fucking funny because the girls are savage. They'll be like, they always raise their hand, which is so cute. I'm like, you. And I feel a lot of power.
Yeah.
I feel like that student teacher who's like, what if I just brought in the TV? And everyone's like, yeah.
Yeah.
So this girl raised her hand. She goes, how do I make my boyfriend jealous? And I was like, you toxic little slut. And they'll ask like the craziest.
You pull down like a whiteboard. You turn on a projector. You're like, I'm so glad anyone asked.
It turns into a TED Talk. The girls ask like the funniest stuff. And then every now and then a guy raises his hand. The guys will ask me two kinds of things. So one guy raises his hand and he goes, who would win in a fight? A bear or a polar bear? And I was like, I'm not acknowledging that question. Please take a walk around the block, come back.
Do a lap.
And like men are obsessed with who would win. Chris, do you talk to your friends about this?
Wait.
Oh, I was not asking. That was the most dude thing.
Proven.
Because we were not asking him to win. I was like, do you guys talk about that stuff? And he goes, this is why the bear would win.
Polar bears aren't as big.
Chris, we don't care.
Wait, is that a real question that you guys like have asked each other?
Yeah, for sure.
And will you interchange animals?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's like a whole world that we didn't even know they were talking about.
Hey, right there.
That's a whole podcast episode for them.
No, it's so crazy.
I was like, first of all,
sometimes.
no. Second of all, don't ever ask me that. Then another guy raised his hand.
Their faces are on our money. Like, that's insane. Like, the men's faces are on our money. Okay? Let that sink in. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Chris, would you ever ask that to like a girl on a date if you're running out of questions? So you have this isn't appropriate.
Yeah, maybe just playing around. If I'm really out of stuff.
You know what's crazy? Like, I was just trying to think, like, what questions did I used to ask on
You didn't
dates?
ask questions.
I feel like I didn't, and then
I feel like if he got quiet, you just sat in it.
now I'm trying to think, like, did they ever ask me any questions either, though? Like, no.
Well, your first dates definitely were
Silent.
like wild. Where mine was one woman show behavior.
Yeah,
I was
I
like
feel
dun 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 and pop and spin. And
You want a first date, like when the waiter first comes over, you're like, and my opening act. The specials, please.
to tell you, I perform the same regardless if I like the man or not. I need to go out there with a fucking laugh. I need to make sure
Yeah.
that he walked away from that date and he was like, that was fucking incredible.
See, I feel like I would just get blacked out on a first date, and like if they texted me, I was like, if you can handle me at that, then you deserve yes.
And
We'll
some
keep
would say
this
that's
going.
so much better than me trying to get approval from every single person and then afterwards ghosting them, then being like, why did you ask me about my father on the first date? Then a guy raised his hand and he said, do you like roller coasters? And I was like, again, this is a horrible question.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I guess I'll answer it. Like, do you have a specific kind you like? And he's like, no. And I was like, do you recommend?
Do you recommend?
Like, are you
recommend
like, what's the point of this question? Like, are you trying to like talk to
Do
me?
you want an amusement park?
You know when someone asks you something because they want to talk about it? So I was like, yeah. Do you have an amusement park you like?
Do you want to talk about your car's warranty? I mean, what are we doing here?
Do you want to sell me life insurance? What's going on? So then he goes, no. And I was like, do you like roller coasters? And he
Yeah.
goes, no. And everyone was like, what the fuck is going
Yeah.
on?
Like, boys just do things like to be stupid, and then
But he
they
wasn't
think
even
it's
trying to be funny. I think he just like was like, I'm going to ask her a question because she
Yeah.
said, ask a question. And sometimes it's that simple.
What college was this? Probably like my old one that got unaccredited and was like, "You're done being a school. Goodbye. Thank you for playing."
People
don't
talking about
it
how just college. One day they were just like, we're going to shut down.
Which honestly, I was like, "Why didn't you do it when I was there? If I could, I would." You know,
They go, who's the famous alumni
most
here?
page-coded college. They're like, "Actually, we're like over it.
You go,
we think."
I kind of quit. Like, I'm tired. Are you tired? Because if you're tired, I won't go. I won't go if you don't go. The whole
Like, we're
college,
just not like vibing with the school colors anymore, and so we think we should just pack it
they
in.
were like, honestly, school's giving me the ick, and I just like don't want to do it. I didn't even know you were allowed to close a college like that.
Well, I think they ran out of money. They're a private college that I think.
That's so embarrassing.
They're like, sorry, we have a literal shopping problem. Like they get an email.
How many textbooks did you guys buy?
Get an email and it's like, okay, but like the mascot just like needed new outfits and who are we to say no?
So you're charging kids like $100,000 a year. What did you spend the money
No,
on?
what? No, colleges are Ponzi schemes.
For sure.
Just like legalized Ponzi scheme.
For sure. Speaking of
cults.
Ponzi scheme cults, what's your thoughts on Coachella?
Literal cult.
I never knew Coachella was happening. Like, where am I that suddenly everyone's at Coachella and I'm like, I didn't even know there were tickets.
Honestly, we said it last episode, but like we're not massive concert people, and that obviously extends into festivals. I'd say I'm more not a festival person than I am like I like a concert. I can enjoy a concert that I like the person.
Can you
performing.
explain what the difference between a concert and a festival is? Because is it basically like a
Festivals?
concert,
Multiple acts,
multiple concerts,
multiple concerts in one at like a fairground.
and people are all doing drugs and wearing
Yeah,
like
I
silly
guess.
things. They wear glitter.
Yeah, it's very like deserty. But Coachella's been for like a while.
This
It's
is
not,
my
like-
thing. The two things that give me anxiety when I leave my house: do I have to poop?
Yeah.
Where's the closest bathroom? Is it accessible? And then am I going to get hungry after I
People
poop?
like pass out at Coachella.
See, like
Like you're in the desert.
the second I'm in a crowd of people, I'd be like, "Where's the bathroom?"
Yeah.
And then when you go and you lose your friends, then you're like, "Now I'm gonna die."
And I don't want to do anything 3 days in a row. I actually couldn't name something right now that I want to do 3 days in a row other than be alone. Like there's nothing. Here's the other thing. Coachella is so far from even anything that even if something happened and you wanted to leave, you still have to drive like an hour and a half to even get anywhere.
I'm so dumb. I
don't
thought
like
Coachella
that.
was like Wyoming.
I mean, it basically is. It's in the middle of Palm Springs.
Oh. You know what it is? It's also such an LA thing. I know
Yeah.
that everyone flies, but like it's very easy for LA people.
I think that's what it is.
And look, we don't want to be haters. Like we support all women in the arts.
I think it's just like turned into this big influencer
Yeah.
thing, but like originally, I think it is like a music festival.
But people are
First and
hating on it
foremost.
this year. Like they're saying the lineup's bad.
Oh, really? See, like
Yeah.
I am so uninterested. I wouldn't even know who's there.
Well, I like when there's tea, so I was like, okay, now I need to know what the tea is.
Yeah.
I guess because of Taylor Swift and Beyonce.
Did you see Billie Eilish when she was performing? She said after Lana Del Rey performed, she said, "What did she say?" She was like, "This
she goes,
is like your
We owe her so much because we were created. A lot of us were created because of her
half
music.
of you bitches exist because of her or something." I'm gonna say something too, like. Look, and I just feel like it's a safe space because you said something about Zendaya, and like
No, please.
I don't like the way Billie Eilish dresses at all.
I am so obsessed with Billie Eilish's style.
No, I think it's messy. I think it doesn't make
I
any
want
sense.
Zendaya to dress like Billie Eilish.
No,
She would look.
You
Look, okay. Sometimes Billie Eilish goes like a little too baggy for my taste.
Yeah.
However, like how she has fun with patterns and then like the jewelry and the nails. Like I'm obsessed with her.
She basically looks like she picked out whatever was on the chair, clean, and she put that on, and that's created the outfit.
And that's creativity. She styles herself just like me.
Clear? No, she obviously styles herself. Summer is here, and you know what that means. A lot of strapless dresses, a lot of bold colors, just easy breezy, effortless looks. But you also need undergarments for that, and that's where Honeylove comes into play. Honeylove is redefining modern shapewear with real comfort and serious support. Their newest innovation is the Mesh Sculpt, and it's the ultimate summer shapewear. It's super lightweight, breathable, and it's not sacrificing your shapewear. It's still going to keep you cool while still delivering you that sculpted silhouette. The reason I love Honeylove is its targeted compression soothes and shapes exactly where you want it and eases up on the places that you don't. Honeylove's best-selling Superpower Short is also their go-to. It has targeted compression technology that distinguishes between areas where you want more support and then the areas where you're like, let's get a little less compression here. And we've all been there where we're like struggling to take our shapewear off, and Honeylove just doesn't have that problem. Their Super Power Short has 100% cotton, and you don't have to take your entire thing off just to use the bathroom. So treat yourself to the most comfortable shapewear on earth and save 20% off site-wide at honeylove.com/giggly. Use our exclusive link to get 20% off honeylove.com/giggly. After your purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that Giggly Squad sent you. Experience the new standard in shapewear with Honeylove.
This episode of Giggly Squad is brought to you by McDonald's, and the snack wrap is back. I'm freaking out because it was introduced to McDonald's in 2006. Shout out to my millennial girlies. And it's been on top of mind. I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, where's the snack wrap? Turns out it is back. It's the comeback story of a lifetime, and it's now available with one of two sauces, ranch or spicy. I'm more of a ranch girl because I have anxiety, but if you live life on the edge, I totally support the spicy snack wrap. It has a spicy pepper sauce, probably great for your sinuses, but don't quote me on that. I'm not a doctor. And it has juicy white meat chicken, shredded lettuce, melty cheese, creamy ranch, all wrapped in a soft tortilla. Ooh, literally need one right now. Try the snack wrap that broke the internet at a McDonald's near you. Enjoy the snack wrap for the first time in 9 years. I'm obsessed. It's so easy to just grab at any time of the day, morning, night. Eat that snack wrap.
It's the summer, which means it's hotter outside, you're going on spontaneous trips, and you don't have time to get a yeast infection, a UTI. But with Wisp, you can get sexual health care you need same day without stepping foot in a doctor's office. Get same day prescription for BV, yeast, UTI, STI, and emergency contraception with discreet delivery to your home for free in all 50 states. So if you're traveling this summer, don't be nervous that you don't have medicine if something were going to happen. Wisp has you covered. You can now also treat for STIs from the comfort of your home with Wisp's diagnostic testing kits. Each kit comes with a test and a consultation. There are 8 different kits available where you can test for BV, yeast, herpes, STIs, HPV, and more. Whether it's the discomfort of waiting rooms, the uncertainty of symptoms, or the frustration of delayed answers, these kits offer you something powerful: clarity, quickly, and with compassionate follow-through from the licensed medical providers at Wisp. Trusted by over 1.5 million patients, try Wisp for yourself and see how they're changing the game for access to women's health. Take 15% off your first order with code GIGGLY at HelloWisp.com. That's HelloWisp.com. Prescription products require a consultation with a healthcare provider, and medications are available if medically appropriate. Must be 18 or older. Restrictions apply. See website for full details.
Look, sometimes life gets a little crazy. Some of us could be a little spontaneous, and you never know what's going to happen. And that's why I love having Coachava's whole body meal shakes to keep my body and mind nourished all day. Especially when I'm on the run. Every now and then, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. What am I going to do? And I can't find a good full balanced meal anywhere in the vicinity, especially when I'm on the road. And ordering food could take so long, and it's so unhealthy. I can't keep eating fast food, and that's when I discovered Coachella. It's a whole body meal with plant-based protein that actually tastes delicious. With 25 grams of plant protein, 26 vitamins and minerals, 6 grams of fiber, 85 plus superfoods, nutrients, and plant-based ingredients. And has 5 indulgent flavors: chocolate, vanilla, chai, matcha, and coconut acai. I love them all. I also sometimes will be running late, and I love putting some Coachella in some oat milk, sometimes some water, sometimes already a green tea that I have. Put 2 scoops, mix it together, and that's my breakfast on the go. Fuel your daily adventures with Coachella. Go to Coachella.com and use code GIGGLY for 15% off your next order. That's Coachella, Kachava.com, code GIGGLY for 15% off.
I'm officially moving. Officially moving.
To Charleston.
Hannah, why would you? Oh my God, I literally just peed my pants a little, I think. My stomach just sank.
You acted like I changed the ticket or something. You were like, no.
Did you call my building and say that I didn't want to move in
I go,
there?
actually, she's trying to go to
I canceled it. I called your landlord.
The amount of times Paige gets asked if she's going to move to Charleston over the last, like, literally the second you met Craig, are you, like, okay?
No, like, the minute I met Craig,
you
they were
met
like,
him,
they're like, what are you doing in New
people
York?
won't even
Obviously
ask what your
nothing.
name is. They go, are you moving to Charleston?
Some people are really nice about it though, and they're like, we don't really like care, but like we just really want you to move there. And I'm just like, guys. Meanwhile, I'm like home making a Pinterest board of like
Your future apartment in New York City.
I'm like, sorry, I'm really busy.
Your tiny apartment in New York City instead of having a pool and a hot tub.
I'm like, what happens if we live in this closet? I'm moving and I
Are stressed?
You know what? I'm oddly not. Well, one, because I feel like I hired people to do everything. So I was just like, okay, how do we fix it? No, like I hired obviously
You're
like
I have
my
37
movers.
men to move my stuff.
Hired my movers, but I also hired like my organizational people.
Oh.
Imagine it done. But I've never done a move with them.
I think it'll be so great because they don't have to undo anything. Like they just
Well, the day before or like a couple days before I actually move, we do like an edit. Of like my current apartment. Which
and this is perfect timing because this is spring cleaning moment.
No, the stars could not have aligned more.
Yeah.
And my vibe for my new apartment, French modern. French provincial modern.
You see provincial?
Provincial?
I like that.
I don't really know what it means, but my mom said it.
I love like the mixing of aesthetics.
Yes.
So where I like it's like modern but also vintage.
Yes, that's my
And
vibe.
for you, I really want a Parisian.
Yeah.
Like girliness.
Yeah.
But then random like metals sometimes.
I want it to be like if Bridgerton was set in New York City.
Cunty Bridgerton.
Yeah.
Cunty Bridgerton.
Cunty Bridgerton.
Put that on your
is
architectural digest.
My vibe.
Wait, that's really exciting.
Yeah, and I'm feeling like this is so not me, but like I'm really feeling inspired by baby blue recently.
Like for nails?
No, just like in general, like in my decor. I don't know why.
You
but I
definitely
want
need like a
something
powder
baby,
blue.
Yeah, powder blue
bathroom.
something.
Or like a glam room.
Yeah, so I'm so excited. So I might just like vlog some stuff and then
Yes.
put it on Giggly.
Part of being an adult is realizing that your home is something that you can have fun with, and
Yeah.
you realize something clicks that you're like, oh, I can make my home whatever I want it to be.
Yeah.
Because when I was younger, I thought like you put a bed
Yeah.
and a lamp, and then you live in it.
Yeah.
And then you wait until you have to move to the next place.
No, it's crazy. Like decorating your space is crazy because you're like, do I like it? I have to look at it every day. I don't know.
I had like mature friends who like at 21 were like fully decorating their rooms.
Yeah.
And I always felt like jealous because I was like, oh my God, they enjoy their life. They have hope.
There's like when people are like, oh, it's like you're very into nesting.
Yeah, I've never nested.
Really?
Never.
But I think
Until Des.
yeah, I
met
was just
Des.
gonna say, I feel like you nested hard in your Hamptons house.
I've never nested in my life to the point that people are like, you're living in a
Are you not
hospital
gonna
room.
nest?
Yeah. So but then I went to Des's place and I was like, call a dumpster. We're throwing all of this. I don't know.
We're
what
nesting people.
I was ordering pillows.
Yep.
I think it was like hormonal.
But isn't it like there's something, I don't know, very like comforting about it?
oh my God, it feels so good.
Do you have a Pinterest?
Yes. The way I am with fashion and with decor, I'm the same way with home decor because like if I see it, I know when I like it, but I
Yeah.
don't necessarily know how to make it. But like if someone was like, which one do you prefer? I'd be like, definitely that. But I don't know how to like put things together that well.
You're decisive.
I'm decisive and I have an eye. For what? I don't know. But I have an eye too.
I'm gonna make Grace put our Pinterest in the newsletter because I feel like I do actually a lot of pinning of like
So
decor.
I'm obsessed with Bauhaus decor.
Bauhaus?
Bauhaus.
B-A-U.
Bauhaus decor
Okay.
is like everything to me right now.
Can I guess what it is?
Yeah.
Bauhaus decor. I feel like it's like Bauhaus. Can you use it in a sentence? I feel like it's like Copenhagen girly, like influencer girlies, like their apartment decor.
Yes.
Bauhaus.
100%.
Okay, wow.
You nailed it.
Is house H-A-U-S?
H-A-U-S.
Yeah.
So I think it
House.
is. I actually don't know what
Do you
it
like
is.
that pronunciation? House.
But it's like, yeah, it's European.
Yeah.
And that's all I know.
Yeah, it's
But I
European.
found it on, I guess, Pinterest.
What's with us that we're like, we want everything to be European, but yet we're like, we'll
Dumb Americans.
literally die in New York City.
New York City. I'm going to Paris
When?
and London and Dublin in May for comedy shows. And I'm
Wait.
bringing my mom. And we've never been to Europe together.
Wait, you're gonna love it with her.
I know. But my mom is like, she wakes up and she's ready to go. We're walking. We're walking. We're planning. We're going.
You guys are walking.
Like, naps are not even like brought up. Like if I bring up a nap, she'll pretend she didn't hear me. And we'll just keep walking.
Now my mom will say, like, preface before she comes down, and she'll say, now, I want to do something. And I'm like, bitch, no. Who do you think you are? Sending in requests?
I'm going to put Bauhaus decor in the newsletter so you guys can see.
I feel like it's like funky shaped couches and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then there's metal. It's very like vintage, but like cool. It's just, there's a plant.
How long are you going to be in each
So
city?
we're doing Paris for literally 2 days. Then I have to go to London for 2 days for 2 shows. And then we're spending the week in Ireland.
Is Des going to Ireland?
And Des is going to be there. My dad's going to meet us there. And it's the
Wait,
first time my
that's
parents
so
have ever been to
nice.
Ireland. Yeah. So,
Oh my God, that's so fun.
and like, I've like never traveled to Europe with my parents. So it's going to be like very fun. A lot of admin.
Does Des have anyone in his like females in his family that have red hair?
No. That was important to you then. You were like, I have a really important question. There are a lot
I don't want to put you on the spot here, but I need
Not to Barbara Walters you, but no, there's a lot of like the most gorgeous redheads ever in Ireland.
No, yeah, 'cause
you're like,
I just-
that's a real redhead.
Yeah, I just had a moment where I was like, wait, could you potentially have a redheaded child with like blue eyes,
I mean, maybe I don't
Maybe.
really know how redheads are created.
a lineage or something? No, I feel like if like he said, oh yeah, if you said his mom
there's-
had red hair, I'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You're like probably gonna have a child with red hair.
Do you know growing up like how mean people were to people with red
redheads.
hair?
Yeah.
Chris, did you grow up with the whole like gingers have no soul? That is like fucked up. And then no one ever said gingers do have a soul. Like no one ever apologized.
As someone that was just like an ally to everyone, my best friend in high school, in fact, had red hair. But like she was stunning, like one of the prettiest girls ever. And so I feel like I didn't ever have that. Like I never heard that. You know, it's funny too. I remember there was a girl at like in high school. I can't remember her name now, but like went to a public high school, and I used to be obsessed with her. And because she had like really long red hair, and it was just like so pretty. I've always loved a redhead.
Yeah, I am not against gingers. I had a friend who was a ginger, is what you're saying.
Oh, wait, I wanted to tell you because I feel like this is like so for like the Hannah girlies of the world. I got sent
You're like, I would never. I would never be associated with this.
I tried it one time, I threw it out, and I was like, you know who would like this? Fucking Hannah. It's this brand. I think I got sent it in like a random PR package. HANNI. Hanny.
Should I like Magani?
But I think they're like stealing your brand. But basically, it's like, okay, they sent me this like in the shower moisturizer, but then they also sent me this like spray bottle, and I thought it was just like, you know, like when brands were like, oh, this is hydrating mist, and you're like,
Yeah.
that's fucking tap water that you put in a cool bottle.
Yeah, and like I
don't-
miss my face
Yeah,
when
like
I
I
spray
don't care
it.
about it. But I was reading it, and it's like a sprayable lotion.
Oh.
But it's not like lotion feeling, and it's not like watery feeling. But like if you hate putting on lotion every time you get out of the shower, it's amazing.
Women in STEM.
Women in STEM, I'm going to put it in the newsletter.
I
'cause
think
was
Whitney
obsessed.
Cummings was talking about on her podcast. She was asking people like, do you put lotion on after you shower?
Every single time.
I don't. I think
The more you put it on, the drier you get.
exactly. I think it's just like chapstick because when I get out of the shower, my skin is never dry. But you know what is dry?
Tell me.
My face. And I have to put it on my face.
moisturizer on.
And that's the only place I've been putting moisturizer on. So I think the government is involved.
Like sometimes my skin is so dry, like it hurts if I don't.
and
put
as an
lotion on.
Italian, that shouldn't
Shouldn't
be happening
happening.
to you. We are naturally very oily individuals.
Yeah,
So
I have a great grandmother somewhere rolling in her grave.
rolling in her grave. But my mom does put, but I always thought my mom did it because she's a mom. That's what moms do. Like she's always lotioning her hands. Is my mom always lotioning her hand? Where did you get the lotion from? Why is it all day long? When have you never not lotioned your hand?
St. Ives re-enters the chat.
St.
Get out of here, St. Ives.
A girl DM me and she goes, by the way, I was the St. Ives social media manager.
Yeah, it was a girl.
And I said, we love you.
Yeah,
And so that shout out to St. Ives. We apologize to the academy? Because St. Ives was iconic.
No, iconic. No, I don't know why that is that moms are like always.
Who told you to lotion after the shower?
I don't know. Well, now I feel like Big Pharma.
You know what that reminded me of? I was really late to shave my legs because someone told me like once you start, you can't stop. But like you do it because you're hairy. So I was like, I'm not gonna start. And it's like people were like, you have the hairiest legs I've ever seen.
Heroin. Don't try it, kids. When you start. Do you remember like when you couldn't, like girls like weren't allowed to shave their thighs? I mean, you still abide by that rule.
No, if someone tells me something and then they don't update it, I will never change. To this day did not. No one said you should start shaving your thighs. So when you start, we just shave our shins.
Well, I think like
because we're not that hairy on our thighs.
I always thought that it was like moms didn't let girls do it because your thighs are like more sexual.
That's the most like Catholic guilt shit I've ever heard. She's like, we have a long skirt to cover up our hairy legs.
No, that's like what I
Jesus.
thought. Like, oh, you like you're not gonna shave anywhere close to like to make it like sensual to like have
so the
sex.
hair can block the penis.
But I was so hairy in like third grade. My mom was like, shave it all.
Do you remember the first time you heard your friend was wearing a thong? You were that friend. You were the friend.
No, I don't remember.
I remember my
that.
friend being like, I'm wearing a thong, and me being like, I thought she was going to the strip club. I was like, are you going to the strip club after this? I went to Victoria's Secret, and I go, this is what they wear at the strip club.
It's so funny, and I would have been like you too, except that I had like a best friend my whole childhood who's 10 times worse than me
Except
ever
I
be.
had a best friend.
No, I had a friend who like taught me all of these. So like
See, I was the older sister.
See, I was you, and like she would be like, "No,
No.
Paige, that's like not what a blowjob is, you idiot." And I'd be like, "Oh my god,
No,
what is
I was
it?"
the blind leading the blind out in these
Yeah.
streets with just me and my brother, and he was no help. But yeah, I remember shopping at Victoria's Secret, and they had crazy thongs. Like, remember, how does the thong that has like multiple strings become
Yeah.
sluttier?
Yeah.
Like it has more fabric, but looks insane. Like, what are girls doing with that?
Yeah.
They're dangerous. You could
I'm
strangle
trying
yourself.
to think like if that was like a moment, like oh my first thong.
I mean, I still haven't had that moment.
No, that's insane. I feel like it wasn't because I feel like the first time I wore a thong was like specifically for an outfit because like I couldn't have like an under. Again, you
Obviously.
were like, I don't subscribe. Not my network, not my forte.
I want us to come up with a list next episode of people's style that we love.
Okay.
Just to really have a chart. Like, I need to visualize
flow
it.
chart.
Yeah, because like I'm obsessed with. I love Ice Spice. I love Billie Eilish. Julia
Do
Fox.
your top 3 right now. Off the top of your head, like who, not like of all time, just like
I also have,
recently
like,
of who you've seen on
I
TikTok
also have
like
random
this month.
influencers who I think are really cool, like all the girls in Berlin.
Okay.
Every girl that lives in Berlin is fucking killing the game.
Like just
Right.
off the top
Of
of
a-
my head that I like have been seeing on TikTok,
Yeah.
whatever. I'd say Zendaya, Victoria Beckham,
Oh, you have cut people.
Anne Hathaway.
I think Anne Hathaway's been looking amazing.
Anne Hathaway's been crushing. Yeah.
Incredible. Yeah, Ice Spice, Billie Eilish, and Julia Fox.
Yes, but Julia Fox, I feel
It's
like is more
artist-
performative.
Yes, no, I know. It's not really like a fit. It's a piece of art. I like when people look like it's the apocalypse. I'm like obsessed with an apocalyptic look.
Yeah, but for every day, like one time, like once in a
No,
while.
every day is the Berlin girls.
Yeah,
just
you're
like
a
your Berlin,
Copenhagen girly.
and then at night, it's the world's ending, which it is.
I could see you being a Copenhagen girly. Like, have you ever seen? You should do that TikTok sound where it's like dress like a Copenhagen girly. Okay, pajama pants and
Yes.
then like that, and
Yes.
like see what outfit.
Well,
you put
people have
together.
been calling you out on the internet because you.
Pardon? You're just gonna bring it up like that?
because you every now and then.
Hold on. Let's just.
And by people,
This is so our
literally
friendship.
everyone.
I'm literally giving you a compliment and like, oh, you're so Copenhagen. You could do that. You're like, speaking of that, everyone actually was telling me they hate you.
Well, you were wearing like a Copenhagen outfit, like the
When?
the Adidas pants with just
Oh,
a
yeah.
random top, and then some of the comments were like,
Very.
she looks like she just threw random stuff on her body or something, and then
Yeah.
someone was like, she looks like Hannah.
Yeah.
And for a second, I was like, no one's ever said that Paige dresses like me. And then I was like, oh, because they hate me. Because they don't understand what's happening. And I said, it's called high fashion.
No, I
high fashion.
loved that outfit.
No, you,
and
when
I
you wear baggy clothes, the
you love
way I'm
it.
obsessed with you, like you in a baggy.
It's so funny because Craig's mom texted me last week and was like, hey, Paige, like, obviously you
She wants you to cover up because you're being a slut. She's like, can
Sometimes
you?
I do think, like, oh, my God, my boyfriend has a mom.
Every time you wear a turtleneck, she's like, hey, I really like that outfit. You should do it more often.
She texted me and she was like, obviously you always look pretty, but, like, I just want to tell you, I really like when you wear athletic wear. And I was like, that's so nice of you.
She just told you need to work out. She was like, maybe you should
Maybe put a sneaker on and a legging.
and see if you can walk outside, get some air.
Stop with the mini skirts, you 31-year-old bitch.
I do have to say, skirts for summer. Let's normalize skirts.
I love a skirt.
Because skirts, you're free. You can
Yeah, you
let
can
the
bop.
labia fly. Like,
Yeah.
anything can happen.
You don't have to worry about anything just, like,
Yeah, you could
sliding up there.
man spread, and it's very tennis. You can actually also put stuff up your skirt. Because that's what tennis players do. We put the ball in the skirt.
Yes.
Also, I didn't address this, but remember 2 episodes ago I went on a rant and I was like, no one ever quotes Giggly Squad because we're so unserious.
Yeah, and then they wrote a full article about you.
They said Hannah Berner thinks Zendaya is bad for women's sports, and it was like a giggler, and she literally messaged me like LOL, and I'm like, the gigglers are fucking with me. They think it was hilarious.
No, it was hilarious. And then I started thinking, like, what if like just our whole persona was like a bit like
Stephen Colbert.
Yeah, like just our whole thing was just a bit on the internet and on Instagram. The only time where we're really ourselves was Giggly Squad Pod and like our live shows. Like every article that was ever written about us was just fake.
But that's what it is.
No, that's what it was. Like, but people saw that and probably were like,
That's
Hannah
how
fucking
it is.
hates Zendaya.
Yes. Well, this is the problem. Tone and context are very important, and that's something someone says after they get in trouble. But like,
The power of Giggly Squad. We had an Us Weekly article written for millions of people because gigglers thought it was funny, which is so giggly coded. Like, this will be funny. Could also destroy her life.
The
But it's
giggler was
hilarious.
like, Hannah wants me to do this, even though this is bad. I will do this for Hannah.
I thought for a fact we were getting an email from like one of our agents or managers being like, guys, we know you think it's funny.
They're like, can you not talk shit on Zendaya, who's fighting the good fight every day?
God.
But I like having
No, that was
imaginary
great.
beef with people for no reason. Like, you know, when people actually hate someone, like that's annoying. But I like having made up like that Zendaya is bad for women's sports.
Yeah, like John Mayer is
That's
actively
hilarious.
still against this podcast, and he has been since day one.
No
I didn't
one's-
forget.
No one's talking about it. We're not gonna forget when you go live when we go live. That's a strategic marketing play by your PR team.
Right.
Look, I want to be a better person and I want to be healthier, but I don't always know how. And that's when I discovered Symbiotica. Their daily supplements are incredible. I don't always like taking pills, so I love slurping down with my smoothies or just right straight into my mouth. They fit easily with my daily routine, mostly because it tastes so good. I'm obsessed with their liquid colostrum. It's vanilla sea salt, and it supports hair, skin, nails, healthy immune system, gut lining. They also have Irish sea moss, which fuels cellular energy to support healthy aging, and they have lemon vanilla. I really love vanilla. I always lean towards it. And you guys know I love vitamin C, which they have in a citrus vanilla that helps with antioxidants, immunity. It really helps me not get sick, especially when I'm traveling a lot. So go to Symbiotica.com/Giggly Squad for 20% off plus free shipping. That's Symbiotika.com/Giggly Squad for 20% off plus free shipping.
If you're looking to reinvent your living room, your bedroom, or just change it up, Cozy makes furnishing your home easy. Their furniture is modern, comfortable, and practical. Open up new home possibilities with modular furniture. Refreshing your living space doesn't always mean having to go all in. You should have your home your way. You can add, you can take away, you can just rearrange. From shopping to assembly, everything is easy. Cozy makes it easy to relax with washable and interchangeable covers. Cleanup is simple and stress-free. Transform your living space today with Cozy. Visit cozy.com, COZEY, the home of possibilities made easy. If you're looking for outfits this summer, then look no further than Nordstrom. Nordstrom is having a sale on all new arrivals, all their new clothes, shoes, accessories, beauty, home, and more. The anniversary sale runs from July 12th through August 3rd. Prices go up August 4th. You can stock up and save on great deals under $100. They have so many brands like Veronica Beard, Vince, All Saints, Steve Madden, Charlotte Tilbury. And Nordstrom makes it so easy to shop the anniversary sale. With free styling help and free shipping and returns, you can order online, pick up, or head into the store. So make sure you check out all the fun anniversary events happening at Nordstrom. In-store promotions, jewelry trunk shows, and daily beauty events throughout the sale. Shop now at Nordstrom.
I did Sheena's pod last week, but I told her, I was like, I don't watch Bravo. I don't know what's going on. And she was like, don't worry about it. So she would ask these questions based on something that happened to be like, Hannah, what would you do? And I was like, I'm so scared right now.
Like what?
Like I guess there's a storyline about like sharing location. She's like, do you think it's weird if someone knows your location? And I was like, if my mom didn't know my location, I would never know where I am.
Yeah, I see. Don't have any context either, but but that is a great question.
And I didn't know if it was like her and Brock or if it was like, I think it was her and someone else. I don't have anyone's location, but that's because I literally don't have the capacity in my brain to like, I barely know what I'm doing. I don't even know what other people are doing. I
definitely have other people's locations. I don't care about them. I don't give a fuck where they are. Never once in my life checked. Ever. My mom has mine.
Yeah, my mom has mine.
And I have hers. And sometimes I do check to make sure that bitch is home. You know?
Is she not allowed to leave
home?
If
she's not answering me, I'm like, interesting. You're home. Just like zooming out.
Just making sure you're not in a lake.
But you know what's funny is like I've never had a boyfriend's location and they've never had mine either.
I like being surprised. Like pop in unannounced.
Yeah, I feel like now that we're like in our 30s, location is like strictly safety.
100%.
You know, like
yeah.
Where like if I was in my 20s, I'd be like, no. I wouldn't let anyone have my location.
You put an AirTag in his shoe.
If AirTags were a thing when I was 22, I'd be arrested. I would be arrested for harassing and trespassing. And
is that a thing, harassing
and trespassing? And just all around. I'm like, sorry, he shared his location.
Side note about Coachella. The VIP sections are like wild.
Wait,
did you notice
I've been seeing that. They're like, wait, general admission is like, looks so lovely, honestly.
Well, VIP, like they were showing Taylor Swift. She's like in a crazy crowd. Yeah. I mean, I wonder why that is. Because normally when you see VIP, it's just like them standing in like a huge, vast, empty area, like bobbing.
You know why I probably hate like musical things like that, like musicals and like festival
anything
shit
that brings
like that.
People joy.
Yeah. Things that people can connect around. I hate that. I rather laugh.
Mic drop.
Like
no, you know why? Because I don't want to feel an emotion.
No.
Like, you know, when Olivia Rodrigo, who I'm obsessed with, actually, I love her style.
Okay, well, you can't have her style because that's too.
Like, you think I'm too old? Did you just call me an ancient wildebeest?
Sorry, I just ate. I'm so ageist. She's dresses a little too teeny bopper.
Well, yes, obviously, it'd be more mature, but
you like
I
her
appreciate
style.
the aesthetic.
Okay, sorry. Now that we got past that. Our relationship has forever changed. It feels like.
I think the podcast has finished.
Guys, it's been a great 4 years.
I've become
We tried to push through. Imagine people like it was definitely the Olivia Rodrigo comment that happened in 2024.
Olivia Rodrigo wear this.
I genuinely feel like we're gonna be 95 and still be doing Giggly Squad.
And I'm gonna be like, I like how Olivia Rodrigo. You're like, you're 87.
You're gonna be like, rest in peace to my grandpa. I'm gonna be like, bitch, you're almost with him. You're almost right next to him. Okay, what were we saying before? the VIP section is like crazy because there's just celebrities like just there.
Yeah.
And then I said, I like to laugh. I don't want to listen to music.
Yes. So the Rodrigo concerts, everyone's crying. And I'm like, I'm not going to pay money for my childhood trauma to come out through my eyeballs.
I feel like I don't need someone to sing me a bunch of lyrics for me to be like, oh my God, that's how I feel. Because my brain's always going.
Yes.
You know, like I'm always
Yes.
working it. Like
Yes.
I know. I've internally listened to 10 mental
There's two types of girlies.
Sad songs.
You fought for your life to finish.
Sorry, I just had a stroke. No, speaking of, I woke up in the dead of the middle of the night last night at 3 a.m. thinking I had a stroke because my eyebrow was twitching. And I was like, oh, this is how I go. I'll have a stroke in the middle of the night. No one will find me till the morning.
Your eyebrow woke you up?
Yes. I was like, how dare you? I pluck you. I bring you to get serviced. I tint you. You're going to wake me up?
Like up and down or like
No,
in
it's
and
just
out?
like twitching a little bit. And I was like, oh my, well, I'm having a stroke, clearly. But it was nothing. Turns out to be a false alarm. My mom was like, why? Like, you don't,
Did
you're
you call
not.
her at 3 a.m.?
No, I called her in the morning. And I was like, something really scary happened. I thought I was having a stroke or a brain aneurysm. She was like, you're not just gonna have a brain aneurysm or a stroke. She goes, and then I was like, but that's everyone who's ever had a stroke.
If you have to ask, did I have a stroke? I don't, and you're still not having a stroke. I feel like you didn't have a stroke.
Well, that's just not safe. Not true.
Look, there's two types of girls, is what I was saying.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
There's two types of girls. When you're on the bus going to school, someone starts singing, and then they start a whole harmonious a cappella group.
Yeah.
And I never felt comfortable joining in and then like seriously singing a full, like 3 seconds in, I'm like, okay, we're not singing a full song.
At first, I thought I knew where you were going with this, but I'm going to say I've never been on a bus where all the girls started singing.
Have you ever just been around and some girls like,
No.
she's so lucky, she's a star, and then someone comes in and she cry, and then they're all singing, and then you're like, I don't feel like I was invited to it. I also don't think I can sing that well, and then you're...
No, and I went to cheerleading camp. Like, no, I've never been on a bus. You know what? I didn't do a team sport. That's what it is. I was never in the place for someone to potentially start harmonizing. Yeah. I thought you were going to say there's two types of girls on the two types of people on the bus. It's the people that get on the bus and say everyone that sits in the back of the bus is like bad and they like are like rowdy, and like the girls that sit in the front are like goody two shoes. And if you went to the back of the bus,
You're going to festival.
like you learned what
Heroin.
getting fingered was in 5th grade, you know? And I was in the back, bitch.
I feel uncomfortable singing with people.
It shouldn't happen. Like, I don't ever okay, let's just say this here and now. Giggly Squad is our witness. For the foreseeable future, for the rest of my life, I never want to be in a situation where I might have to join in and sing to anything, ever. I don't even really sing happy birthday when it's someone else's birthday. Like, I let the crowd do it for that person.
Yes.
I wrote a card. I don't need to fucking sing.
Yes.
Grow up.
Also, like, when you're in a relationship, I feel like there's no reason to go anywhere.
To go anywhere. What do you
Like, I was thinking what I would love to go to is like a Drake concert, like Lil Wayne. But like,
Yeah.
even when you're there, like, who are you gonna grind on? I still grind.
Yeah, like I like going to like rap
'Cause
concerts.
when you're, like,
then
bopping,
you know
you're like,
you're going home and having sex. That's what it is. I feel like.
Yes. I do like sporting events. But again, sometimes it's too long. Let's do a 32-minute basketball game.
Yeah, I'm not. How did we even get here?
Let's change the NBA right now. Oh yeah, just have the WNBA. What's the Veronica living alone TikTok?
Oh my God, I saw this girl. She made a TikTok. Her name was Veronica. I'll like
That's what I
Post
got
it,
from
TikTok.
what you wrote.
post the TikTok. And she just said something that made me, I had just never thought about it before. And she was like, I forget how old she said she was. Maybe she was like 30 or like 29. And she was like, I just realized why I love living alone so much. And she was like, because I'm the first woman in my family to ever be allowed to live alone. Like, she was like, my mom never lived alone. She met my dad and got married. Her mom was obviously not allowed to live alone. Her mom's mom definitely couldn't live. Like, we're the first generation to live alone.
No, that just got me so pumped up.
Like, Sorry, I'm just like doing it for the girlies,
Like,
like
you're
in
literally
my
like,
family.
I'm just breaking generational trauma.
No, breaking generation, because our daughters will never even have the thought of
I can't
there's
live
a
alone.
potential that they can't live alone because there will be no one.
And you immediately were living alone.
I'm the first person in my family to even move away.
Like you had to consciously decide, I want to move into New York City.
No, I had to figure out how to manipulate my dad.
Oh, you tricked him.
To trick him into thinking he let me go. Me and my mom had to like cook up a plan.
What was the plan?
It was basically my mom being like, I'll just tell him that you're going. I was like, Mom, come on. She was like, yeah, no problem. You leave on the 17th.
What did you write about Therabody? The greatest thing ever.
No. Okay, first of
Oh,
all.
you hurt yourself.
No, Therabody sent me like the leg things, like the recovery.
Oh,
like,
the full leg?
Like the full leg. And I was like, there's no way they meant to send this to me. Like, this is so crazy. So I said to Craig, I was like, I'm just going to ship this to your house because like I'm never going to use this. Worked out 2 days in a row, and all of a sudden I'm like, should I run the NYC Marathon? I can't stop doing it. I literally laid on the couch all last night in my fucking Therabody, just, I could run a marathon right now. I think it really does work. Like, my legs are not sore at all.
I thought you were going to say, I haven't worked out at all, but I just put it on. It feels good, because that's what I would do.
No.
No,
You need to go
Therabody's the greatest thing that ever was invented.
I was like, this is like a scam. There's no way this actually works.
I feel like people don't talk enough about the like annoyance of having to ask your partner to massage you when you're past the honeymoon stage. Because like during the honeymoon stage, they will literally like pluck the hair off your toes.
Yeah.
But then like 4 years in, you're like, can you? I have like a knot on my back, and they're like,
well, you have to really be strategic about it.
yeah,
Like when you ask,
yes,
what time
they
of
have
day
to be
it
in the
is.
perfect
Yeah, because they're like
mode.
newborn babies, and if it's
Yes.
almost feeding time, it's too scary. You can't do that. You can't ask at 9 p.m.
I will literally be like, yeah, I'll give you a massage, and after 3 seconds, I stop. I got distracted by something. So the Therabody's great. Look at this. Is
trying to
not
think
an
if
ad.
I've ever.
I got it from my dad for his birthday. It's like the greatest
No,
thing
I talked
ever.
about a lot of products this episode, and they're really none-ad. No, I will say this about the Therabody. When I was putting it on, I was like, what idiots are spending $700 on this? There's
Then you're like,
no way. And I was like, oh my God, I'm obsessed. I live here now.
Well, and then a lot of people like to take their legs and put their legs up. But I like to watch TV so that I don't know, like I can't see the TV if I'm lying against the wall.
No, I need to watch the TV. This is strictly a couch thing.
Also, I bought one of the LED light masks, and
Yeah.
I was like, I can do this for 3 minutes a night.
You never
Cannot
do
get
it.
myself to do it yet.
I do it 15 minutes a day.
When do you do it?
Different times. Depends.
Yeah, I have to just get into it. I like don't.
Usually at night, like after my skincare is all done, I'm just laying in the bed waiting to fall asleep anyway.
That's self-love.
I just put it on.
Sometimes
I keep it next to my bed
Yeah,
so that you can
mine
just
is
grab
like
it.
I think it's in a closet right now, so there's like literally no chance. What documentary did you watch?
The Brandy
I'm watching that
Melville
tonight.
one?
I'm watching that tonight.
It's very interesting.
I never shopped there because it never fit me.
I never shopped there either. Maybe I have like a T-shirt.
Well,
from
when you'd walk in,
there.
it looked like the place exploded.
Brandy Melville was not a thing. I feel like when we were in high school,
It was. I feel like it was like when we were
got to college.
or right after college. it
Yeah,
was in.
so like I feel like we missed.
I just remember
we were
people
full
talking about it. I'd
Abercrombie.
walk in and it was like a T-shirt, but it was like $90, and I was like,
Yeah, and it was a one size fits all, and they were like literal baby tees.
exactly.
But they still haven't like there's like.
So
we don't
was it a
care.
good documentary?
It was a really good documentary because it's just it's all very bizarre. Like they didn't really know who was running the company for a
Brandy.
while. Yeah,
Who's
like
Brandy?
no one. That's like a made up name. It's like this guy, and he just sounds like a creep. And like and it's just weird. You'll like it.
She goes, it's so
But
disturbing.
like they're still just
there.
like operating.
There's a store right in Midtown.
Yeah.
Or in Soho.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
They do have good basics. Like if you ever need just like a stupid white tank, they have them. But I don't support it.
But I've been on the road.
Yeah.
This last week I was in Connecticut and then I was in Niagara Falls.
Oh, this is so funny. So I texted Hannah and I was like, hey, I'm going to this workout tomorrow at 12. Do you want to come? She goes, sorry, can't. I'm in Niagara Falls. And I go, I feel like that's a lie.
when someone's giving too much information that you're like, that's made up.
I was like, okay, sure you are. But no, it did. And then you sent a picture and it did look like an AI background. I was like, okay, you're not actually. Also, Hannah, gun to my head, if someone said, where's Niagara Falls? I have no fucking idea.
Gun to my head, if someone said, what is Niagara Falls? I have no idea. So
Isn't it just like a dam?
okay, so I was in I went to Rochester. This is your area, upstate New York.
Yeah, but I don't know where it is. Like, we've never been there.
I was in Rochester, and I asked some girls, like, are you from here? And she's like, no, I'm from Rome. And I was like, oh. And then she was like,
Rome, New York.
it's like an hour away. And I
Yeah.
was like, okay, not the brag I
For
thought.
being from upstate, but also I have the mom that I have. We've never done any. I've never like even been to the Adirondacks.
So Rochester is very close to Canada border. So, and then I guess there's Niagara Falls on both, on America's side and Canada side.
Okay.
You guys, this is like knowledgeable.
Yeah.
So I can't Uber, and it's only an hour and a half away. So I have
Can't
to get
Uber to Canada.
No, because Ubers aren't allowed to just cross the border. Oh. So I had to get like a car service, go through the border, break in the border.
Save Canada
And
single-handedly.
I don't know these hotels. Like they put us up at hotels. So I get there and I get in the room and there's the biggest windows ever.
Yeah.
And like the shower's right there. I'm like, what? Like, can someone see in here? Like I was
Yeah.
so creeped out by it. I was like, why are there so many
I
fucking
like
windows?
Canada.
Thank you.
No, like I feel like Canada's actually like kind of chic.
It's chic. Everyone's really nice and they have good healthcare.
The only thing I feel bad for Canadians is like they don't have a lot of snacks.
No, they do.
I feel like they don't have like
They have like ketchup chips.
yeah, but I feel like they don't have as much variety in their snacks.
Or they don't have as good like shitty food as we do.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. They're
Like,
they're more European-ish.
Yeah, like you can't walk into like a grocery store and have like a plethora of options for like
They don't have
shitty
Starbucks.
snacks.
I might have made that up.
I
but
think you made
they
that
like
up.
Tim Hortons.
You're
there.
like they don't have McDonald's.
Or they don't have IHOP, which you'd be surprised.
I think they're. I think they'll survive that.
I don't think they are. I think IHOP is really amazing.
I don't think they do. I think.
So anyway, I wake up exhausted, like I always do.
Yeah.
And around 11 o'clock, I'm like, maybe I'll get out of bed. I'll stand up. Stand up. Look
Fall in
over.
Niagara Falls.
I'm in the fall. Like, it's this huge waterfall. I go, holy shit.
No, it was quite shocking.
But I do have to say, I didn't go walk there.
Yeah.
Because I'm a loser. But, like, apparently when you're standing there, it seems, like, massive. And it
Yeah.
was so beautiful. But I was like, these are the falls they speak of. Like, they get
I
a
wonder
lot.
if it's like.
People talk a lot about Niagara Falls.
I wonder if it's like a spiritual experience.
I wanted to learn more about it, but I just, like, looked at it from my hotel room. It was fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, and you're like, I feel like I know
I
all
got
there
it.
is to know.
And that's a wrap on Niagara Falls. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
And scene. Thank you, Craft Services. We did Niagara Falls shoot day one.
But you know some people who are like, I just want to see nature. Like
Yeah.
Becca, my best friend's always like, I just like being
Who?
around trees.
Becca, your best friend?
My college best friend.
Do you have a bucket list?
No, that's Chuki.
I don't either.
A bucket list.
Yeah,
I'm trying to survive today.
Yeah, like I don't.
Also, if I had something that was like, if I don't do this before I die, I would have done it already.
Yeah.
Like I'm fighting every second of my life to survive.
Like if someone was like, "Hey, we're gonna go climb Mount." I can't even think of a freaking mount. Machu Picchu.
I don't think it's a mount.
No, just
Mount-
what is Machu Picchu?
It's in Peru.
Yeah, but what is it again? Like, I think it is in Peru.
Mount Everest. Ain't got shit on me. I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. Dude, we've learned more from TikTok than like all years of school.
Machu Picchu.
And that's why they call me
You literal history teacher.
history teacher. I like, for example, I really want to go to Japan.
Yeah.
If I didn't, it's okay.
I kind of want to go to Japan too and just like go shopping.
I want to go to Japan so bad, and I want to eat a lot.
I
The
bet
thing
Des
is, we
wants
don't
to
even
go and ski.
Yeah. Well, you don't even know what we're missing. Like,
No, we don't.
Like, that's why I don't have a bucket list.
Now
Because,
talk
like,
about somewhere I want to eat their snacks.
oh,
I want to go to Japan and see what all their snacks are.
oh my God.
They have such good fucking
Would you
shit.
eat anything, or would you be one of those people like, oh, that looks weird?
No, I will try anything. But also, if I try anything, that means I'm at liberty to spit anything out. Like I'll try it, but you also can't come for me if I'm like, and I'm spitting it out now.
That's so sexual.
I reserve the right to spit out anything at any time.
And go, ew.
Ew, David.
Ew. I do have to say, I'm such a food slut. I will try anything, anywhere, anyhow.
Like if someone was like, oh, this is like fresh eel with soy sauce, you'd be like, amazing.
I'm trying it. I'm deep throating it.
Yeah.
But if a guy's like, can I put it? Nope, absolutely not.
Can I what?
Put it in my butthole.
Oh. Oh my God. You just went from sushi dinner to having anal. It's a big switch. But
Not that big of a switch. If you think about it. Chris, do you like to eat raw sushi? He's like, can you guys please stop harassing me?
Well, you brought up anal and he got nervous and it's like it could go anyway.
But I'm just saying I'm so different
Yeah.
in bed than I am like with my appetite, where some people are like, can't eat anything. I wonder if
Yeah.
it correlates to the bedroom. It doesn't for me.
No.
Like, I'm a freak.
See, I'll try anything.
I'm a freak in the restaurant.
Yeah, I'll try anything and basically I'll try anything. Like, there's really no difference. If I like it, I'll do it.
Because they'll be like, this is so good. And I'm like, I feel like you're lying in bed. But if someone's like, this is so good at a restaurant, I'm like, let's see.
No, yeah, that's how I feel about like ordering duck.
Oh, yeah.
And
Speaking
then, like,
duck?
Yeah, and then like getting banged from behind, Like it's the same thing for me.
Do you order
Okay,
duck?
let's wrap this.
Do you order
up. It's getting too much.
This was unhinged. It also was the Lord's Day. This is a Sunday.
It's a Sunday.
It feels like Monday.
But don't you feel so good? Like we record Giggly before
People wake up for their jobs on Monday.
Tomorrow.
This was an especially giggly episode.
Yeah.
Sign up for a newsletter where I tell you about Bauhaus. and we are dropping something that's going to be fun.
And next Monday.
Monday.
We Easter egged
We
it
Easter
too
egged it
soon.
too soon. And now we're like,
We're committed to this fucking bit and we can't get out of it.
oh, also, if you're in London or Dublin, I added a second show. So check those out. Also, I'm going to Portchester.
And if you can find that, you get a free ticket. If you can find it on a map.
Okay, thanks for getting with us. Bye.